Afternoons. If you followed me for a while, thanks for watching this newest video. If you are new here, thanks for stopping by. I hope by the end of this you have had enough fun to decide that you want to subscribe. Today I'm going to talk about my Make 9. I know it's February and I should have shared this sooner, but in my defense, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have already seen these 9 pattern designers I picked. I say that because I think I actually have 11 patterns I'm going to mention today. Kind of for 2 reasons. I'm not trying to overcommit myself and have even bigger goals, but my goal is I want to try, I think it's so fun to try different designers, so forcing myself to pick 9 different designers was a great start to my plan making, but then as I went into a couple, I realized that a few of them had multiple patterns I've had on my list for a long time. So if you're not familiar with Make 9, the point of Make 9 is to set just a loose goal for yourself to try to make those 9 patterns throughout the year. If you are on Instagram, you can follow the hashtag Make92021 for this year's makes, and of course there's previous years if you want to look back and see what people have done in the past. You can see here I have 2 of my patterns that I purchased, and a couple I have bought PDFs of, and a handful of them I don't own yet. So I know a few will be big challenges, and maybe once I buy them I'll decide they're too lofty of a goal for this year, but I'm excited to at least look at them and discuss them with you. So let's get started. First on my list, I'm going to go through left to right, top to bottom as my grid that I shared on Instagram, in case you've already seen that, and I'll probably share it again here, is the Maria Walker Roberts Collection Dungarees. Now, I originally saw this on French Navy Now's Instagram. I'll be sure to link everyone that I mentioned. She made a beautiful, I don't know if it's like a chambray or light blue linen, but it just looked perfect for summer. So all about jumpsuits, rompers, and a lot of the time in Seattle it's not that warm for a lot of our summer, so having even a full length jumpsuit would be okay. Next is the Friday Pattern Co. Sagebrush top. So this is actually high on my list. I expect to make this month, February, for Valentine's Day actually. On their Instagram, they had reposted another maker who I cannot remember the name of, making this in red and pink gingham, which is super cute. Another reason I would make this like a Valentine's outfit, but I also feel that I could wear it through the spring, summer, all the time, is I think she used this light pink for the body and the red for the ruffles and the sleeves. I'll try to find a picture to share with you guys. I love that version. It's been in my head ever since. And also this top always kind of reminds me of the little Lizard King Roanoke dress that I've made for my daughters. And so I'm thinking maybe I'll make all 3 of us matching Valentine dresses and myself the shirt. We'll see. It's a big plan. Friday Pattern Company is the first of 3 designers that I have multiple patterns that on my list to make, and the second one being Friday Pattern Company, the Wilder Gown. I have seen this done in a bunch of really awesome versions. I love the short versions I've seen that people have used for summer dresses, but the most recent, most fun version I've seen was from Megan, Denny, Goose, and Bird. She made a Christmas one with this really loud, big Christmas print, something I would never buy. Not the print, I would buy the print and not know what to do with it. I mean, it's a gown that I would never buy made fast fashion. But I think if I make it, I'm gonna love it. And again, it was a holiday print that she did. I don't know if I'll get the same print as her, but maybe the Wilder Gown will be later in 2021 for me. The third designer that I have had my eye on has a bunch of patterns that I would love to try, but at least 2 are on my Make 9 list. Is Tessuti Fabrics. I might be saying that wrong. It's from Australia. On my my grid, I listed the Lisa dress. Now, Elise Joy made a Lisa dress earlier in 2020 out of, I think it was just a white linen, it was a white material that she ultimately acid dyed. And it turned out so great, and just had it in my head, wanting my own version for a long time. I've seen other people make other versions of the Lisa dress since then, and it's one I'm very excited about having on my make my list. The other pattern from Tessuti Fabrics I would like to try is the Berlin coat. Now that would be a challenge. It's also similar to this Wixton Hayward jacket. I want to make a quilt coat at some point in 2021. It's a lofty goal, it'll be like my year-end project. But first I want to pick which pattern, like coat, jacket pattern I like the best for committing a quilt to it. So that's how I picked this pattern, and the Berlin coat is another one when I've been searching for that style of cardigan coat, one that I've seen that I think might work well. Fourth designer is the Closet Core pattern Kelly and Norak jacket. I don't know, I'm probably saying that wrong also. I first saw it during Fancy Tiger jacket along. That was like back in November, December of 2020. They hosted a jacket along. I thought I was going to participate. I just had too many other sewing projects for the holidays and who knows what else. So I never even bought a pattern or material, but I saw a few people make this, and since I've seen other versions that, like everyone I see, I like more and more. So I think that is the most challenging pattern that I have on this list. Never made like a true jacket, but again, I live in Seattle. Having a knee-made raincoat would be very useful for my knee-made wardrobe. Second pattern I want to try from Closet Core is the Carolyn Pajamas. Now, I didn't even list this on my Make 9 that I shared on Instagram, but Domesticity, I don't know how to say that, Sews is hosting the Carolyn and Pajamas sew along right now, and I've seen many people make them over the years. Always thought it would be fun to have a like fancy pair of homemade pajamas, so it just seems natural that now is the time. I ordered the pattern from them and fabric. I'm looking forward to receiving that probably this week, and maybe I'll share it in some type of fabric haul in the near future. Number 5, checking right along through there. Anna Allen Clothing Pomona Shorts. And I haven't really talked on Instagram yet this year, or ever, but I've been trying to do a fast fashion, say that 3 times fast, and not buy any ready-to-wear clothes this year. I don't know if I'll be successful the entire year. I made it all of January, which may sound silly, but I am very frivolous with my clothing shopping, and so I'm proud of myself for making it 1 month so far. Getting back to these shorts, I think this comes as a pant pattern, and I had seen it, I like it, and I didn't feel it was a need that I needed to fill in my wardrobe, because I have like a lifetime supply right now of ready-made pants. At some point I'm sure I'll want to make some made pants. But the Pomona shorts, I love getting new shorts each summer, and again, not a pattern I'll probably make in February or March, but going into warmer weather seasons, I am really looking forward to those. Fancy Tiger Crafts, they were the ones that hosted the jacket along back in the end of 2020. They also make their own patterns. So the Femme Dress, I had the opportunity to go to their store a few years ago, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. And they have this great, the Femme Dress is just real basic, easy to wear looking t-shirt dress. And they had one with really cute like hand stitch detail that I have just been thinking of ever since seeing it. They had a PDF sale for their patterns, maybe like after Christmas, before the New Year, around the time when a lot of people take breaks, and I grabbed that pattern then, and I am looking forward to making it this year. Number 7, 7th designer, not 7th pattern. Number 7, the True Bias Ogden Cami. This shirt, I've seen so many great versions of over the years. Can't believe I've never made one. I feel like I've seen some really fun ones in Liberty prints and Rifle Paper Co prints. But most recently, I also saw it paired with the Carolyn pajamas that I just mentioned as a top for the summer. So maybe once I finish my Carolyn pajamas, I'll find like a coordinating fabric to make the Ogden cami out of to go with the shorts if I want a little more, I don't know, variety in my pajama wardrobe. Who would have ever thought pajamas were going to be like the most important part of our day-to-day wardrobe? 8th designer on the list is Peppermint. I think it's Peppermint magazine. They have a ton of really great free patterns, which I have seen the Peppermint peplum floating around for years from many great makers, and I did not ever realize this free pattern just makes it even a little better. The Unfinished Seamstress shared one in a Liberty print that I bought back when I got to go to the Liberty store, and it's been such a special fabric to me. For some reason, it just really speaks to me. But I've hoarded it for all of these years, like probably at least 3 or 4 years I've had it. Didn't know what to do with it. When I saw her peplum in it, I really wanted my own. So I'm not sure that I'll copy her exactly, but I will definitely not make my first one out of it. If my trial run in my unplanned fabric turns out well, then maybe I'll finally cut into that Social Liberty print I've been hoarding. When I went on their website to track down that pattern, I also saw that they had a jumpsuit. And I then went down the rabbit hole of Instagram, searching the Peppermint jumpsuit. There are a ton of great versions. So naturally, I'm adding that to the list. Again, not only by making a grid, but if I'm going to try 9 different designers, a little sub pattern I might try to make time for would be that Peppermint jumpsuit. And last but not least, my 9th designer I'm looking forward to trying in 2021 is this Wixton Hayward jacket. I got this pattern from Kelly at Dragon Designs. She made this jacket in the Merchant Mills quilted jacquard, and I bought some of that material from her, but it's scary to cut into. It's probably the most expensive fabric I've ever bought, so I'll definitely not be making my first version of this jacket in that material, but I really want to get on to making my trial run so I can make my cozy quilted one suit. So there you have it. That's my plans for Make 9 2021. I would love to hear if you're participating in Make 9 this year, if you have participated in the past, if you've made any of these patterns, what your sewing goals and just whatever goals you want to share are for 2021. Please leave a comment if you've enjoyed this. Again, I'd love more subscribers. Give us a thumbs up if you liked this video, and if you have questions, I'll do my best to answer. Thanks again.